sir. Let's get right into it. Free agent tracking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Bobby Portis just signed a 4-year contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks worth $49 million, roughly. 4-year deal. Congratulations to Bobby Portis. I'm excited about this signing. The Bucks made him a priority. I felt like they should have made him a priority. This guy has been the heart and soul of the team since he arrived with the Bucks. A lot of mixed reviews about the signing. A lot of rumblings that Golden State was going to sign him for a 2-year deal. The Bucks offered him a 4-year deal, and I'm glad he stayed with Milwaukee. Now, the mixed part about it is that a lot of people felt like it should have been a bigger contract, or people felt like Bobby was selling himself short. I can say yes and no to that. I think Bobby has a pretty decent deal. It was a fair offer. Could he have got $80 million? Absolutely. Also, the Bucks continue on today, signing and re-signing Wesley Matthews to another one-year extension, so he'll be back next season as well. That was just about an hour ago. They made an official announcement. Well, not an official announcement, but they also announced that they will be re-signing him. We also got from Utah Joe Ingles to a 1-year deal. It's a good sign there. A decent, solid player off the bench that's going to give us some solid minutes. He just had a surgery Wednesday, just yesterday, on his knee. He'll be brought along slowly. He's a sharpshooter. It's something we need all the time. That's our MO, shooting. He's a guy that don't miss a lot. So that's a good player to have. 6'8", pretty solid forward kind of guy. He can camp out in the corner, hit the corner three. He can shoot pretty much from anywhere, any distance. So welcome to Milwaukee, Joe. So that's would be a good trade. Utah gave him the old get well soon, and he gave him the old sayonara. Exit Utah into Milwaukee. Now let's get into something I'm really excited about. The draft pick the Bucks just recently had. That was the draft pick for MarJon Beauchamp. And here are some of my thoughts on this.
24th pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select MarJon Beauchamp from the NBA G League's Team Ignite.
Starting the break with Beauchamp.
Watch ahead.
Cole Anthony to the G League Ignite player MarJon Beauchamp.
Very high on this kid, man. Not too high on the draft overall, but there's a few players that I like coming out of the draft. Of course, Johnny Davis, MarJon Beauchamp. The top three, Jabari Smith. But outside a lot of these guys, I think guys who can give a team immediate help and become an impact in certain kind of ways. I think he don't get enough credit for his offensive growth. His offensive growth has been tremendous with the G League Ignite. Everybody knows that he's a wing defender. He's got a great wingspan, a great backstory. Check him out if you don't know much about him. Check out his backstory, coming from being homeless, giving up on basketball, going back to what he knows, and his first love is basketball, and how he improved in just over a course of a year. I think he can easily have been a top 10 pick in this year's draft and last year's draft. Funny how drafts work out, where a top 10 guy can slip all the way down and you get a blessing. We had a few blessings over the years. Sometimes we squandered them. The first one that stand out in my mind was Dirk Nowitzki when we traded him on draft night. And then, you get other blessings, they come. You get Giannis Antetokounmpo. You get a guy like this. I think a lot of people compare those guys because they have similar stories, and they're very hungry and humble. But I'm not going to compare him to Giannis, but he's going to be a great player for a very long time for the Bucks. I think the Bucks have a bona fide winner, bona fide guy who's all for everything, ready to win, ready to contend for a championship. He will grow fast. And he's not a guy, I feel like, that you can draft and just throw back to the G League just so he can stay busy and play. He'll be staying busy and getting minutes. I don't know what this is going to mean for Jordan Wara coming up in the future because he wasn't offered his deal for the following option he had. But, maybe they offer him a contract. But when you draft a kid that's 6'7", brings athleticism, very skilled defensive player, it's kind of like, oh man, which one do you pick? I mean, obviously you go with your draft pick. Hopefully there'll be some room for Jordan Ward down the line, but this kid is going to be a great player very, very soon. I think he's going to do some great things, and he's going to show his potential and definitely have a lot of flashes of excellence in his game when he actually gets on the floor and plays with these guys. And I think the coaching staff and the players are going to take a liking to him almost immediately, not just as a person, but as a player. So I think he's going to be great for the future for the Bucks and keep them in title contention for years to come. Yeah, I said it right here. Back to Bobby Portis, man. Like I said, I'm elated that we got him back. We gonna need Bobby in the future, man. We gonna need him to get us through a lot of different humps like he did last year. A lot of guys couldn't play last year. A lot of injuries. He had the protocol situation because of the COVID. Bobby was right there. He lost some time himself, but he was very solid. Once again, I'm excited about what the Bucks are doing thus far. I'll be back with some more news and free agent tracking. Peace and blessings.